we're still in the gym today. So take a rest day, take it easy. Don't go to the gym, don't work out. But try not to be a skinny bitch is what it says on the mirror. So hit a little bit of back and biceps today. Tomorrow's Christmas, we're eating a lot of cookies. Justin's coming down here next week and he's gonna do an assessment to see how fucked up my joints and everything are, because they're pretty fucked up. And then he's gonna build a program for me to kind of get back in shape and not hurt myself this year. So I'm looking forward to following a plan and trying to get strong as shit. The first few weeks felt pretty pathetic. And that's where I was talking about, like, just starting, just doing something is fucking helpful, even though it sucked and I didn't want to be here. And now it's like, I feel good right now, but I know I'm gonna need more purpose, more goals, more smart goals to achieve what I actually gonna make me feel fulfilled in fitness right now. What if you remember so much she's an infant? She can crawl now.
You can?
Crawl all the way across the carpet all by herself.
That's sick work.
She's mobile.
Do you want to go in your kangaroo pouch? You want to go in kangaroo pouch?
Come on, go get it. It's like a dog playing fetch now.
Playing fetch with a baby is sick work.
Oh, no. That's all right. She's always been so intrigued by cameras. You will not be a vlogger, Goo.
She's gonna be a filmmaker one day.
I'm a filmmaker, but not a vlogger. Oops. Look at his little shoes.
You just handle her like she's a toy.
Making her tough. These are her kicks. Christmas kicks. Lost and found from Kevin. She doesn't like shoes, so I'll have to force them on her.
No, baby. There's too many seasonings, babe. She doesn't want it.
I'm tilting her away. She's not doing it.
Good?
Those are good.
Yeah.
The bagel's flattened.
That's good.
It's easier to bite. I feel like I should join my own transformation challenge and just eat like shit for the next 6 days and not work out. Get fat and bloated.
Bloated.
Get shredded in 6 weeks.
Thanks, Calvin. Calvin pulled through with the Lilo and Stitch baby vans. Shout out to his friend for painting them. So cute. Look, Goo, you had the most amazing collection. Mommy, let me get your Lilo and Stitch vans. And then you're gonna go in your kangaroo pouch. Hey, thanks, Calvin. These are amazing Lilo and Stitch shoes.
Pose, Goo.
Big red box. Goo.
Hey.
Young baby Goo. Oh my god, look at that one. Do you want to see some toys from the 12 Days of Christmas? Look at this one. Oh my gosh. This is day 2. This is a penguin. That's amazing. It's the best ever. It's like, thank you so much, Gymshark and Daddy. I got a penguin.
Daddy? Not for me. It just looks like a British bear, doesn't it? It's from London. I don't know why.
Oh my gosh, Goo, I just threw
Oh
your
my god, you did.
She loves this
Santa
toy.
knew.
I literally threw it out because I got so much water in it and it was like
soap and dirt. And
yeah.
water.
Look at her. Look how
Dude,
happy.
these little slippers.
Baby slippers. Oh, this is insane.
Dosing heavy on citrulline today. Scuba Thavidge, my favorite flavor, still raspberry lemonade. I have like 10 of those. I'm going with some Essential Performance because I'm on my TRT arc right now and I can't rely on Super Sup. So a little bit of non-stim pre added to the stim pre. This is just like our basic non-stim pre. Citrulline, 6,000 milligrams of citrulline. Creatine, 5 grams. Beta-alanine, some tyrosine. All the good shit that you need. Just the basics. Just essentials, I suppose. That's why it says that on the label. But TRT arc means I gotta get back on creatine because
Do you not take creatine during prep?
I Honestly, have not in the last year or so. I was testing it out to see if it affected my kidneys, and it didn't change anything, so hopping back on it. That made huge. This will actually be the true test of my training at moments, because there'll be no peaks of testosterone. It'll be like consistent TRT, just like all year. So my training and diet are actually going to purely affect it. So really gonna have to hold myself accountable.
You know what doesn't affect your kidneys?
What?
You know what doesn't affect your kidneys?
What?
D-ball.
D-ball? Fuck, I wish. Those days are behind me.
Well, you could just give it
cry.
one last shot.
No. Dangerous. Can't dabble. Up YouTube. It is Christmas Eve right now. I woke up at 20% recovery, says my watch, but only little bitches listen to that shit. So we're still in the gym today. So take a rest day, take it easy. Don't go to the gym, don't work out. But try not to be a skinny bitch, is what it says in the mirror. So hit a little bit of back and biceps today. Tomorrow's Christmas. We're gonna be eating a lot of cookies, a lot of good shit. Courtney's making lasagna today, some chili tomorrow maybe. She's like, what do you want for Christmas? I was like, lasagna and chili. So she's like, fuck it, let's do it. So we're gonna be eating good. So I'm gonna try and be lifting good. I'm trying to get back into getting strong. I just wanna be strong as fuck this year. So gonna be one of the goals.
Back to deadlifts?
I'd like to get back to deadlifts. I was talking to David Lade and I was like, yo, what are your goals now? He's been through a lot of injuries. He's like, I still wanna be strong as fuck. And I was like, you know what, I respect that. He's been injury after injury and he still wants to just fucking get after it. So maybe I'll have a deadlift competition with him this year, see who can get up higher. Pretty sure his max is pretty close to mine, so.
I think it's just time to go back to like focusing on the big three.
Just the big three? I wouldn't be mad. Justin's coming down here next week and he's gonna do an assessment to see how fucked up my joints and everything are, because they're pretty fucked up. And then he's gonna build a program for me to kind of get back in shape and not hurt myself this year. So I'm looking forward to following a plan and trying to get strong as shit. I'm gonna put the goals on the mirror over there. I have the instructions of how to set goals on the mirror right now. I'm gonna erase that and I'm gonna write my goals on the mirror. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen. I gotta plan them out. I can't just say it like that. I feel like I'm gonna like get a lot of hate for looking like I'm going mildly hybrid. And everyone's gonna just fucking hate on me, but.
What's mildly hybrid?
Well, I feel like a hybrid athlete right now is someone who runs marathons and then sometimes lifts. You know, who used to lift, started running marathons and is trying to hold on to as much muscle as possible. Whereas in my mind, a hybrid athlete is like a lot more jacked than that and kind of runs. But a hybrid athlete running a marathon is like, I don't know about that. I feel like you can like run a fast mile, maybe like a 5K, but it's my own personal definition. So we'll see. I don't know. I'll write them down and we'll get to it. But gotta figure my life out first, see what I can handle. One of my broad goals this year is definitely to be a little bit more explosive. I should probably be controlling the negative on that a bit more, especially now because I'm not actually used to training like that. But just like ripping stuff off the ground, exploding out of a squat, working towards like those fast twitch muscle fibers to be able to dunk, sprint, all that shit, and still look jacked. So that's one of the broad goals. But within that, I want to be able to like dunk basketball and shit. Everyone makes fun of me because I say that like every other day, that I want to be able to dunk again. But that was always like a huge pride thing of mine when I was young. I was short as everyone on the basketball team, but one of the few that could dunk. So I want to be able to do that again. Woo. Woo. the first few weeks felt pretty pathetic. And that's where I was talking about, like, just starting, just doing something is fucking helpful, even though it sucks and I didn't want to be here. And now it's like, I feel good right now, but I know I'm gonna need more purpose, more goals, more smart goals to achieve what I actually gonna make me feel fulfilled in fitness right now. Got the weird realization to know I'll never be as strong or as big or as shredded as I was like 2 months ago, like ever again in my life. So I gotta create some new goals to keep myself pushing forward, you know? And I'm at a bigger disadvantage because I don't have the super subs, obviously. So like whatever I achieve now will be an achievement with less exogenous hormones. So it's still a new achievement, but it's still not the same, you know? That's why I want some new goals. So it's exciting right now, but unknown. I imagine I'll have like a peak of excitement, and then when I actually start trying to do a little bit more like skill-based stuff, if you will, or stuff I'm actually really bad at, I'll probably be like, fuck, I hate sucking right now. And I hope that motivates me to push even harder and get at some of this stuff. So we'll see. I'm gonna collab with Noah Olson, kick his ass in the CrossFit workout. Thinking about the concept of time the other day because I was coming in the gym and I was just thinking about having to go do stuff afterwards, and like I was so like impatient in the gym, and then I was in the car trying to get home somewhere and I was like so annoyed in traffic, and then the next day I was on the phone. Who was I on the phone with? Either David Late or Hani probably, because they're the ones I'm on the phones for a while. And I was like, I don't want to go into my house on the phone, so the longer this car ride is the better, because they like to talk a lot. And I was in traffic and I was actually happy that I was in traffic. And it was just like thinking about with the baby, sometimes she's crying, Courtney's trying to put her down late at night, and it's like you're like flustered. It's like, just go to bed, I need to go to sleep, I need to go clean, I need to go do this. But when you're actually like in the gym, and instead of thinking where you have to go afterward, but you're just, your goal, your intention is to be in the gym, or like when you're driving, my intention was to be in the car for longer, so I enjoyed being in the car. Or when you're holding your baby, if your intention is just to be a good parent, and that's your number one goal, your goal isn't to go clean the house or catch up on sleep, your goal is just to be with your baby. Just being able to put yourself in that like perspective shift, change your perception on what's going on in your life right now. Like you can fucking literally change your entire life in terms of like annoyance and frustration and impatience and anxiety that you feel. For me, it comes up in anxiety. Being able to just like, whatever you're doing right now is the intention, the number one purpose of your life is to be here in this present moment, whether it's taking care of your child, fucking up your workout, or just spending time in the car, you know? Calms your nervous system. I don't know if that made any sense, but for me, having those little perception shifts in my mind, they were a huge thing that hit me in the gym, because I hated being in here for the first couple weeks after Prague. But I just wanted to get out and go do other stuff afterwards. My goal wasn't to be in the gym, it was just to get it out of the way to move on with the rest of my day. And now I'm like getting back in my workouts, understanding the purpose is to be here and get jacked, and I'm enjoying it again. So yeah, learning to be present is the secret to life. And it's not a lesson you learn, it's a constant practice, which is a bitch, because it means you forget it really quick. I keep remembering and forgetting, but I guess the goal is to remember more than you forget. Set up any of this shit. It's only been a couple days, so don't judge me. But I was talking to Justin about these Watson dumbbells that spin, and for specific movements like lateral raises, bicep curls with pronation, because the dumbbell spins, apparently you're fighting less gravity. Gravity is the wrong word, less torque in the rotation of it, and it's supposed to protect your rotator cuffs and your shoulder joint, your elbow joint, way more. So a lot of people who train heavy arms, high volume, whatever, having the rotating dumbbells apparently supposed to help your joints a fucking lot. So I need that right now. My shoulders hurt. So give me 6 months of training on those and we'll see if I feel better. So it's a wrap on today's workout. We're picking back up the intensity. I'm still not at like killing myself past failure, but it's slowly coming back and it feels good to be doing so. I can like feel like the I don't know, mind muscle connection coming back, a little bit of explosiveness kind of existing inside me. So workouts are definitely feeling a lot better now. It's 6 days, 2 weeks until the transformation challenge starts, which is what I'm also using myself to push myself forward. So in the new year, when all this chaos is done, I'm gonna do a video talking about how I'm gonna structure my nutrition of like a clean bulk style thing. I'm gonna try and put down all my like bullet points of the way I structure that, counting my macros and starting and finishing and all the bullshit. So that's gonna be a video coming up soon, but whatever else you guys wanna see, let me know. The goal is to try and get jacked and not fat. So that's always what we're trying to do. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. Comment down below, questions, what you want to see, whatever the fuck. So peace out, until next time.